Turning now to our other big story today, Ohio is now one of 11 states in the country where hazing can be considered a felony.
Collin's law, it goes into effect today at colleges and universities across the state. David Winter spoke today with Collin's mother, and he joins us now from Miami University, which, David, really has seen its own share of hazing.
Yeah, it sure has, Paula. And in every case, had there been more education, more transparency, and stiffer penalties, these acts may have been avoided. Now, with Collin's law, hopefully, these incidents will come fewer and farther between.
The amount of sadness, humiliation, and anger that you not only caused me, but my family, friends, and community is unbearable.
A Miami University freshman speaks at the sentencing of 9 former Delta Tau Delta fraternity brothers who had pled guilty to hazing. They admitted beating him with a paddle and forcing him to drink until his blood alcohol content was a .24. Those men received a $100 fine each. But under Collin's law, signed by Governor DeWine in early July, they could have been convicted of felonies punishable by up to 3 years in prison. The law makes hazing a misdemeanor, hazing involving drugs, alcohol, and physical harm a felony.
Just waking up and knowing that students across Ohio will receive anti-hazing education out of all components of Collin's law, that's what I'm most excited about today.
Kathleen Wyatt lost her son Collin in 2018 during a hazing incident at Ohio University.
All I keep thinking is, if Collin had this education, I believe he'd be alive today. If he knew what hazing looked like, why small acts of hazing are so dangerous, because they do progress to dangerous acts of hazing. And if he knew how to report it, if he had all that information, I believe he'd be alive today.
Kathleen also says transparency, like the law's requirement to show on a school's website judicial action against campus organizations, will make a difference.
We are going to have more eyes and ears looking for these problems.
Miami University's Assistant VP of Student Life says Collin's law is a start, but it will be incumbent on educators to change a culture of hazing.
We need to teach them how to build a team. We need to teach them how to become leaders, as opposed to hazing.
Collin's mom says it's a good start, and one of which Collin would be proud.
He's aware of every bit of this, and I'm sure he's smiling that huge smile of his.
Collin's mom says she will continue traveling the country in her son's name and talking to universities and politicians. Right now, she's lobbying Congress for a federal hazing law. Reporting live from Oxford, David Winter, back to you.
Thank you, David. Collin's law has several provisions that address hazing, and you can find them on Local 12 under the Get It Now tab.